Well, she didn't. So that's a good thing. That never happened. Yeah, but insects. I don't like how they always wind up like hiding in certain things like that, especially your shoes. They say you shouldn't keep work boots outside because bugs get in them like spiders and stuff. Which I keep my work boots outside all the time, but always.
Actually, funny story. Adam dug out a pair of shoes that he hadn't worn in years, and he made me check the shoes for spiders because he was too afraid to put his.
I did.
That's so funny.
It was the boots that were in the back of the vehicle.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I lived in the middle of nowhere. I really mean. So like you think of around here, I was, ooh goodness, a 10-minute drive from the nearest neighbor.
Right.
Like really in the middle of the woods. And I just remember one day I was sitting outside, right, and I was that quirky little high schooler that always liked to read, right. And so I was like out in the middle of the woods reading, thinking of how great I was for being the high schooler that read all the time. And I was like sitting there just chilling, and then I felt like my leg tickle, and I scratched, and I realized there was something there, and I looked down, and no joke, there were 6 spiders crawling up my leg. Ew. Yeah, and they were all of the same type, so I just imagined they were babies that had like just hatched or something, and they had just caught onto my shoe and like started crawling up my legs. And so I was sitting there, and no joke, this is what propelled me forward. I was like, I'm not going to be like the girl in this book that I just read and scream when I see a spider. I'm not going to be like that. And so I just closed the book and I like flicked them off. And immediately, I mean, of course, the second they were off of me, I was like, ah! But I was like, I can't be like the girl in this book I just read. I can't be like her. I just thought I was being
Has
so
anyone
brave.
ever stepped in an anthill?
No.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
I was standing in one and then noticed them all crawling up my legs.
Yeah,
I was like 12.
That is the worst feeling if you're cutting grass. You step into an anthill, and you don't even notice it.
I think the worst is when you run over the yellow jackets.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. I start cussing in like different languages. I make up my own words when I get stung by bees. Like I was cutting grass for this one guy that lived right above me. I ran right over a yellow jacket's nest, and next thing you know, I am just screaming and yelling, and the whole neighborhood's hearing me and everything. and the dude, he was just looking at me. He was just like, "What are you saying?" It's just like, I don't even know, because I'm so mad. I got stung.
Right.
My mom came inside from mowing one day, and she was just like furious and just looked at me, and I was like, "What's up, Mom?" And she was like, "Did you not hear me?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I just got attacked by a bunch of yellow jackets outside, and I was screaming for you." And I was like, "I'm so sorry." But in reality, what was I going to do? What was I
I will attract them away from you, mother. An endearing bee.
Spray some kind of floweries and make them follow me. I don't know. It's like, I'm sorry.
So bugs are something that I don't think anyone really likes at all.
I've gone to the point where if I see a spider, because stink bugs have become such a problem around here, and
That's true.
I read an article the other day that they're an invasive species and they have no natural predators, which is why their numbers keep growing. Right? And so the article was like, well, you guys, scientists have been talking about how to take care of it, and it's either a ton of stink bugs or their natural predator, a European native wasp. So do you want a new type of bee or just deal with the stink bugs?
We'll take the stink bug.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll take the stink bug.
I've decided to leave.
Like the most deadliest wasp out there?
No, that's somewhere in Asia, I think, isn't it? Like Southeast Asia. But yeah, the wasp it's pretty gnarly. It's larger than our normal wasp. It's the size of the wood drilling wasps. What are they called? You know the ones I'm talking about that have just like a super long abdomen.
Yeah. Mud daubers.
Mud daubers, yeah.
Interesting.
There's the size of, It's true.
So I'm going to play a song in just a moment, and I want the audience, as well as you all, don't look at the song, what it is, and I want you to guess what movie have you probably heard the song in. And you maybe you haven't heard the song in a movie.
Probably not.
You don't think so?
I'm not very. Listen, I said that I was that quirky high schooler that reads. Do you think I watched a ton of movies?
That's true. That's true.
So
That's true.
It's probably not for
But
me.
this song is called "Kiss from a Rose," and let's see if anybody knows really what this comes from. So we are the Other People Show on 88.7 WMMT, and we always have to wait on some of these commercials. That's always a big thing here. But enjoy. I guess not, because this guy popped up.
With their multiple ads.
But I think Aaron knows the song already, and I think Victoria may know it. Now, I don't know if Nikki will know it or not. Probably not. Well, we'll check it out and see.
Yes.
It's made.
things fall off. If you know what I mean, like I'm just not comfortable.
Yeah, it's just not your thing. I used to not be cool with it.
What song should I come back from break from? Just something really distinguishable that's got a good intro.
Goodness.
Seat time on the Cumberland
God,
is
man, I'm
just
trying to
around
think
the
of
corner.
one. I'm just
June
drawing a
5th
blank.
and 6th, 2020. If you would like
Rick
to
James is
attend
Mary Jane.
this year's festival,
What is it?
Mary
you can
Jane,
find
Rick
more
James.
information at
See, it's about problems. I don't
seedtimefestival.org
listen to any music
or
that
find the
any
Apple
people.
Shop at 606
I know, like,
633
Yeah.
0108.
I've got a couple of strong intros, but
I'm not
it's
gonna
not.
offer
Yeah,
any opinion.
it's not radio friendly.
Well, I just need like the first 20 seconds. Still not radio friendly.
Well, I mean, not this radio friendly.
Yeah.
Unless
What
we're
about
ready to
Here
play like
Comes the Sun?
dubstep and like EDM.
All right, I'll do that one next time.
Yeah, basically.